I'm actually quite happy with the way the previous video came out. I think it was pretty well done. It was kind of slow a little bit. I should probably be a lot quicker. But to be fair, it came out pretty easy on my end, which I think is important. And here we go again with 5 more hands. I'm probably gonna draw the lower 5, and then the following day I'll draw the top 5. One of the ones in the lower 5 is the one in the lower left. And now, like I said previously, I will not be painting the hand. I will only be drawing the outline to the sketch. One day, I hope to try and paint the hand, but for right now, we're not doing that. Like I said, start off with the thumb. Thumb, in my opinion, is really important. The base for everything. Might even want to start to actually get the real outline and not just the stem of it. Get the thumb. Then you get the thumb. And then start to draw the rest of the wrist. I hope you guys are having a great day, by the way, for whoever's watching this. And then just kind of slopes down and then just disappears. I think I got these pictures from Pinterest, just some random pictures I saw online. Pinterest is a great place to find art subjects. Be too hard. Now, like I said previously, I would say that proportions is probably the hardest thing for me to draw. I think proportions are incredibly difficult, especially considering the fact that a lot of the times the fingers are in like weird placements, and they're so hard to get the angles correct. I think this finger should be longer because it goes into the middle of the thumb, and it needs more space. Longer and skinnier. Maybe not that long, but we'll figure it out. Maybe not that thick, I mean. Pretty confident I can keep the schedule of posting every other day. Maybe something like that. I'll post Monday, and then on Wednesday I'll post, and on Friday I should post, and then on the weekends I won't post. This schedule isn't terrible. Now on this particular hand model, the middle finger is hidden by the thumb, and then there's the ring finger, which just kind of quivers over, and then there's the pinky finger right behind. Now this is the rough outline. Add some dimensions on the end of the thumb. To actually make it feel like it's strong and not just straight lines. Like I've said previously, I'm very bad at art. I'm trying to practice and learn. Now finishing up the thumb here, I have gotten the main sketch done. Now, there's definitely touch-ups that will need to be made, but the main thing is done. Okay, that thumb looks really fat. Let me go back and get the nail done a lot better. Just zooming in to make sure I'm getting an accurate representation of how it's supposed to look. I think if I make the nail first, if I get the nail first, and then if I erase a little bit of the finger on the outside, it'll make it look like it dropped a little bit. There we go. Maybe get rid of a little bit of the outlines on the outside. There we go. Now that looks a lot more like a natural nail. And now, although I'm not drawing all the extra details, I do think it's important to draw a little bit of it. And it feels like the thumb should have been a little bit higher up. But to change that, I'll have to change the whole thing. Let's see if we can edit it a little bit. A little bit higher up. Okay. And then that would make this middle finger out of place a little bit. But we can also change that. Now that looks more like the picture. Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't been able to tell, I'm really only a Procreate iPad drawer. I don't know too much pencil paper drawing, because obviously I would not be able to do these corrections on pencil and paper. But little by little. Now that looks better. We're going to do a little bit of this cross-hatching. Cross-hatching is absolutely terrible, I understand. Please pretend like it's good. At least pretend like it's bearable. Now I'm going to skip forward after I'm finished doing all these little cross-hatching lines. Okay, I think this is the end of it. I know the cross-hatching looks absolutely woeful, but I am an absolutely woeful artist, so it looks about right to me. On to the next. The next hand we're drawing is this one, and this one actually looks like it's not going to be too hard. The thing about it might look like a really dynamic hand, but I feel like a lot of the fingers can be sectioned off pretty easily. Makes everything easier. So, let's start with the pointer finger in the manner which is positioned. Now, although the line work might be done, it definitely does not look too pretty. But I think that's because the proportions are obviously wrong. I think the middle finger should be a lot bigger, especially in proportion to the pointer finger. I would also say that the pointer finger should be pointed higher up to give the middle finger some more space. Now it's kind of hard, but I try to change the way the dimension on it to make it look like it's wrapping around the finger. And I would say I did a pretty good job with that. this finger looks like it. In some instances, wrapping around. I think the pointer finger should be a little bit longer, accentuating its size. Now we're coming up on the end of this sketch as well. It was pretty straightforward. There's nothing too complicated. I feel like the color in a lot of these helps it a lot. It helps the viewer see what is supposed to be a hand, or well, what's supposed to be a finger, and what's supposed to come in with it, and all those sorts of things. Because I can do this little shadowing thing, but it's still hard for the reviewer to tell. If you guys enjoyed the sketches, this episode is kind of late because my work schedule changed last week. But I'm still able to get some of these out. I know the sketching, and especially the voice recording, wasn't the greatest recording you can possibly hear, but I'm gonna add a little audio background to kind of make up for the bad recording audio and also the blank audio that you don't hear because it's kind of just blank in the background sometimes. But thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching the video if you did. God bless.